Everyone, I hope you are doing well. And today's in this session, we are going to discuss about the exactly how we can remember vocabulary for a long period of time. You know about that. This is the not too much difficult as we think for remembering vocabulary for a long period of time. I know that it might be quite challenging at a starting time, so don't have to worry about that. If you're consistent for that work, and if you learn on a single day, approximately 20 to 50 vocabulary on a single day, if you learn and repeat after those vocabulary on a regular basis, then you can learn much more vocabulary. And most important thing, don't forget to implement these habits. All the kind of vocabulary that you have been learned now at this time, just start to implement all those vocabulary during the time of sentence making procedure. Make sure that when you start to speaking in front of any one person, just make sure that used all those vocabulary that you have been learned, and used all those vocabulary during the time of sentence construction procedure. And in this way, if you implementing all those vocabulary during the time of sentence making procedure, then you can see a big improvement, and you can recall much more vocabulary, and you cannot forget in a very less time. And inside your subconscious mind, all the vocabulary that you have been learned is totally captured inside your mind. And in this way, you are not forget during the time of speaking or during the time of represent yourself. You cannot forget all those vocabulary. So in this way, we will practice, and we will practice a lot of vocabulary if we using during the time of sentence making procedure. Then we can responding, and then we can responding to the English language in a too much very good way. And the most important thing that you should keep inside your mind, don't too much think about that using a very fancy kind of the word. If you're using a simple kind of the word, and don't and you are not using too much fancy words, so don't think to worry about that. It's okay. Using a simple kind of the words is most important, because if you're using a very fancy kind of the words, then another person is not capable to understand you exactly what you wanted to say with them. Then it is worthless for you. So make sure that using a very simple kind of the sentences instead of the using a very high and very complex kind of the word. So I just recommend to all of you, using a very simple kind of the word that is representing to yourself. Use that kind of the word so that your audience will be capable to understand you, and you can express yourself in a very good manner. And instead of using a very complex and fancy word, then another person is not capable to understand exactly what you wanted to say with them. Then it is not too much worthless. So make sure that you start using a simple kind of the sentences rather than using a very complex sentences. So I just recommend to all of you using a very simple kind of the sentences, so that your audience is capable to understand you exactly what you wanted to say with them. And in this way, you are performing in a very good way, and you're performing in the best manner in your audience or in your public speaking. So make sure that follows these steps. So don't forget to implement these habits. And this video, if you like, then subscribe my channel and like, share. Please don't forget to subscribe and share my channel.